Hello, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Today we've got a little bit planned. I want to go and I want to do a cave for the first time on here. I want to go and do that cave we checked out the first day, but we need some dinosaurs for that. So I'm thinking we get some baby raptors. We raise them up and then we'll use them. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, no, like that's usually pretty good early creature. So I think how we can do that is take our best one here, and we can say make baby with both of them. That should work. So the benefit to this is, of course, we get more dinosaurs. And when you breed a creature like this, it has a chance to, well, not a chance, it passes down its stats. So it'll take some of these stats and it'll mix it with some of these ones. Now, unfortunately, these ones over here don't really have good stats. So all we really want is the ones from this. So we just hope we get some good ones. These guys will poop out eggs, and hopefully this guy right here will pick them up. That's how it's supposed to work. But yeah, we're gonna, since it's gonna be night, we can't really do too much during the night. It's hard to see. I'm gonna set these to breed, and we're gonna collect some eggs. Oh, one thing I want to do before that though is I have collected up some metal, fiber, wood, and thatch. We are going to make a feeding trough. So this will feed all the creatures in an area. Your creatures, if they're not fed, well, they kind of starve to death, and we don't want that. Oh, hey, what are you doing there? No, stop that. There we go. Let's just lock it in there. Alright, see, nice. We've got the feeding trough. Now above them, you should see like... Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but inside the little heart shape, there is a feeding trough icon. Let's see, you can kind of see it on this guy. It's very faint. But yeah, it's got an icon that means it's in range of the feeding trough. And so what we can do is take like any food that these creatures would normally eat and throw it in the feeding trough. And it'll make sure they're all fed and we don't have to worry about that anymore. Just as long as we keep the trough topped up nicely, it should be good. Okay, I think we were talking about breeding dinosaurs, right? For anyone who's unfamiliar, like, there are other benefits to breeding your dinosaurs too. So one of them would be imprinting on your dinosaur. If you imprint on a creature, like raise it from an egg, it will have a bonus to its stats. I think like 15 or 30% on like health and damage, I think. Maybe weight, I can't remember. But it'll also have, excuse me, rude, damage resist, like a built-in damage resistance of like, I think like 30% or something like that. It's pretty solid. Like it is 100% worth doing for any creature you're going to use. Is it too cold? Oh, it's too cold. Later on you can get air conditioners that will like regulate the temperature for you. That way you don't have to worry about like putting out torches like this. Okay, we'll turn one on. And there we go. Now since I have things sped up ridiculously, that's gonna go real fast. And the main stats what we're looking at from this one is the 20 in health, the 20 in weight, and the 25 in melee. So let's see if we get that here. Higher level is probably going to have the stats we want. Let's see, 10 in health is really bad. 14 in weight, it got like all the worst. Okay, well, we'll try you. 12. Wow, it got the melee, but nothing else. Alright, so we've got one here. And he's got the 20 in the health, he's got the 20 in the weight, and 25 in melee damage. So we're gonna just do whatever he wants for imprints. Hopefully we can get full imprint. 44% on the first go. He wants more in like a minute. Nothing too hard. You just gotta make sure he doesn't get like eaten by a bird or something out here. This isn't like the safest spot for raising a baby dino. Try to get rid of this bird. Because I think this bird can just munch up your baby dinosaurs if you're not careful. Oh, it just wants another cuddle. Oh, cuddle's so easy. That's my favorite one. When they're like... So before 10%, you have to manually put the food in their inventory. When they hit 10% maturation, right there, you see right above the wants care thing, they can start eating out of the food trough. So this one should be absolutely fine to eat out of the trough now. We're going to try to get like maybe 2 more if we can. 1 more at the least would be nice. We've got this one too that we can bring with us. It wants a Mejo berry. Oh, that's easy enough to do. We've got those. We are going to need a new, like... Oh my goodness, they're running. They're running. I gotta stop them. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Let's feed you your berry. I think the other one ran off into the water. There it is. You're gonna want to get out of the water there. Okay, so 126. You've probably got good stats. Ah, that one is totally dead. Oh no, he's out of the water now. He's fine. 20, 20, 25. Perfect. That's just what we need. And you? What are you? 20, 20, 11. And, you know, lucky enough we just got this fresh meat right here that we can feed this good raptor. Now what's really good is, as you can see, this one is a female and this one right here is a male, right? They both have the stats we want, so that means we're pretty much guaranteed to pass down those stats if we breed those two together. So if we want to be extra cautious, we can breed this one with this one and get like 2 or 3 eggs and keep those eggs in storage. That way if something goes horribly wrong, we do have backup raptors and we're not like without raptors for like a long time. Alright, and we're back. So we've got like 3 eggs stashed away just in case, worst case scenario, you know, just in case. Now we've got these 2 raptors. We're going to leave this guy right here back home just for safety. We're going to take these 2 with us. Generally, if you're going to use raptors, I'd say use more than 2, but we're kind of working with what we've got right now. 2 raptors should be enough, I hope. Now, before we get on with our adventure, I just want to show you the difference between imprinted and non-imprinted. So this one here has no imprint on it, see 0%. We didn't have what it wanted like special kibble, and we don't have it. It's got 1,000 health. And this one here has 1,200. Now you'll notice their melee damages are the same. But if we hop on here, up in the top right, you can see a little green icon that says Imprinting Affinity. We open the inventory and check Show Buffs. It is for 100% imprint, 30% damage buff, and 30% resistance buff. And on top of that, we've got bonus health too. So we're gonna put some. Oh, I think there is a change in the damage. Yeah, no, like the actual melee does go up too. It's just it doesn't update until you like put a point in. I forgot about that. I forgot about that one. So yeah, it gets both health and melee buffs, and then it gets like the 30% bonus on top of that. That makes it a much stronger creature to ride on. So we're going to take these two and we're going to head out to the cave. I want to say, I am sorry, we kind of lost a bit of footage at the start of the last video where we made the crossbow. A very big improvement, you know, very important to the last video. It was like 20 minutes of stuff didn't get properly recorded, and I wasn't going to redo it. Gonna be honest, I wasn't gonna go and throw it out and redo the process of making it. It's not that hard to make either. To make the crossbow, you just come over here to your smithing table and 35 fiber, 10 wood, 7 metal. You've got a crossbow, it fires arrows. We should have a pike. Having a pointy stick to like stab enemies with will be good. Now we want to make sure we're not carrying too much because our little buddy here doesn't have the highest weight. If you're new to Ark, in the top right is your creature's stats. So I hit H, it shows 1,200 health, 300 stamina. The one under that is its food. If that runs out, it starts to starve, and then weight. If that little weight icon fills up, our creature cannot move, and we're kind of stuck in place. We don't want that to happen. That's why taming a higher level creature can be nice, because it will have a higher weight stat, higher health, higher food, all of that will be higher, which means you don't really have to worry about it as much. I really should level up. We've got these points. I haven't invested them yet. Let's put them into health for now. I want to get that up to 300. I think 300 is a good health. Let's see. What do we got now? We unlocked some new stuff. Yeah, some new stuff in here. This one's important. We'll grab that. These are really, really good to get. Some of this stuff we can't really make use of right now. We just don't have the resources for it. In fact, most of it we don't. Where we're headed, of course, is once again, let's see, right around here, I believe. So on the map, that's like central southern area. There's the little ravine, it's got the cave, it's where we were collecting crystals very early on. We're just gonna head over there and see what we can do. Level 85. Still being a big nasty guy there, eh? Well, it looks like he's distracted. So we're just gonna try to slip past him. Oh, oh, oh. Can we get him? Can we get him? Oh jeez, this is like terrible. Try to slip past this guy without him seeing us. So yeah, that's, you know, plans can go awry in this game pretty fast. I think we had the Spino on the line there. And then what I think happened is that it ate another creature that was nearby and recovered health. Because when a wild carnivore creature eats a dead creature, it regains a bunch of its health. It can really turn a fight south like that. Damn. Well, yeah, it does not take much for things to go awry in this game. Even with our current situation, I think we can probably take this cave. Probably. That Spino is such a problem. You know what? We can definitely do it if we heal up, though. So let's munch on these parasaurs. Right, unfortunate that we lost it like that. Oh shit. Okay. That's not good. That's crazy. He's unrelenting. You try hitting him with like a bit of hit and run. Okay, so here's the thing you can do. I've got this meat in the inventory of my raptor. Since my raptor eats, you know, meat, I can heal it by pressing E on the meat in its inventory and telling it to eat. This, of course, uses up a lot of meat very fast, and I don't think it really works with prime meat. Oh, this fly buzzing around my head is going to drive me insane. It's going to drive me absolutely mad. The cave entrance should just be up here, right? Yeah, here it is. Time for a bit of cave lag as we enter. There we are. We're inside the cave. Good old South Cave. So I do have a torch in case it gets a bit dark. Let's see. Doesn't really seem to help all that much though. Not in this cave. Now, what kind of threats can we expect to find in this cave? There's a couple of this. So there's spiders, which can slow you. There are snakes, which can knock you unconscious. That's a huge issue right there. There are giant lizards that hang off the bloody fly, hang off the ceiling. If they hit you, hit the player, that is, not the dinosaur, they have to hit you. They can give you mega rabies, which you do not want mega rabies. That's terrible. There's alligators. Not really a big threat. The biggest issue in a lot of caves on this game is going to be centipedes. Arthropleura. So what they do is they have a ranged attack that can hit you while you're on a dinosaur. And if they hit you with it, it destroys all your armor. Just one-shots it all. Kinda sucks. Not kind of, it really sucks. It's a pain in the ass. One of the things we can get in here is dung beetles. They eat poop and they make fertilizer for growing a garden. I believe they also make oil. And it would be nice to have some oil being collected. So if we can find like a low-level dung beetle in here. Oh. So there's the snakes. First snakes. Snakes, they take extra damage if you hit them in the head. As long as you're riding a creature, not really too big of a threat. So those stars there, you just kind of have to keep an eye on them. If that fills up too much, your creature will fall unconscious. You really don't want that to happen. If you have a very high level creature, that's not really something you have to worry about though, because that goes up destroying your creatures. Look at all the spiders. Lots of spiders. So spiders don't do a lot of damage, but they swarm. They can be a bit overwhelming in large groups. But, you know, it's nothing too big here. Ooh, we got a free hatchet. So toss out things we don't need. I will take a free hatchet though. It's good to have backups. Put a point into melee. The nice thing is, since raptors eat meat, almost everything we fight in here, I think everything we fight will drop. Will have meat when you kill it. So we can just kind of keep topping our health up as we go. Now the lizards can be on the ceiling, so if you're going to get like a drop like this, you want to go pick it up, check the ceiling before you do. Because if a lizard drops on you, it gives you mega rabies. That's no fun. Ooh. High quality hide pants, a scorpion saddle. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. I would put these pants on, but like, if we get hit by a centipede, they're just gonna get destroyed. So here, I mean, look at this, it's got a -16 heat resist. If we put it on, we'll get hotter. Like, so like, it will not help you with resisting heat. Cold resistance of 135. Our current armor has a cold resistance of 17. This is great if you're going into like a cold area. So like the north of the map, or like a very cold cave. Maybe the ocean. That's where that's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna let the torpidity go down before we go around. Now the goal of the cave is to get to the artifact. There is a shortcut in this cave. We are not currently strong enough to take the shortcut, but the shortcut is right here. You can jump down off this cliff edge and the artifact should just be like right there. But like with what we have, we definitely cannot do it. So that's the entry point. There's a second path over that way, lots of dangerous creatures, but there's more cave loot, so you can get more loot over there. We might check it out if we're doing well. I would like to see a dung beetle though. That is something I would very much like to see. I don't know which creatures, you know, gonna go tame. I would like to eventually, you know, play through this game and like tame every creature, try them all out. I don't think I'm gonna do that right now though. Oh, there's a scorpion. Maybe it's a good scorpion we could tame? No. Alright, let's go take that guy out. I think there's also like an extremely low chance of, I think it's called a megalosaur, being in this cave. Very low chance though. Very strong dinosaur. Oh, there's the centipedes. The worst. Okay, we're just gonna try to blast them. Oh, 130. So another thing that sucks about these guys is that when you hit them, you also take damage. So we destroyed all our armor there, and we took a lot of damage from... It is a very high level one, and like, as I said, the issue is when you hit them, they reflect damage back onto you, then they do damage themselves. They're just a really annoying creature to deal with. It's recommended that you have a pretty good ranged weapon or a creature that can handle this pretty well. See, yeah, he's kind of climbing the wall there. Really sucks that we found a 130 right early on. Oh, we got him. Yeah. You know, at the very least, we didn't find it like in a big swarm of enemies, because that would have been really annoying to deal with. However, it destroyed all our armor, and that sucks. Ugh. As long as we're good to keep like backing out and healing up, we should be in the clear to do this cave. Just gotta take it really, really slow. Ah, but like losing all our armor is... that sucks. Hopefully there's no more high level ones. Just immediately onto another one. We can handle the spiders pretty easy. Now I'm just kind of realizing right now that the raptor, pretty sure, has like a special skill. So like left click is bite. If you right click, it does like a pounce attack. I think it's really only effective on like smaller creatures. It would only really help in a one-on-one. But if I hit control, I think so that one only works if there's other raptors nearby. So if there's other raptors nearby and you hit your alternate attack or whatever it is, for me it's control, it'll I think do another little buff. Now these kind of black colored rocks, I think that's obsidian. Yeah. I don't think we have any use for it right now. Our crossbow's gonna break right away. That's really not good. Huh. I'm really hoping we can actually clear the cave. But if it looks too rough, we might have to back out. Spiders. That is a lot of spiders. That is a lot of high level spiders. Holy. Alright, we'll grab the arrows. Ooh, a nice hat. We're just gonna go through all the little loot bags, take all the arrows. Unfortunately, our bow is kind of buggered. So, oh, those are the rocks we tossed out. We don't want those. So taking the arrows, I guess, won't really help because we won't have the bow to actually make use of them. We feed this guy these white berries. It'll reduce torpor, I think, slightly. It wakes things up. It definitely works on players. I think it works on creatures. We're gonna have a bunch of levels by the end of this, I think. Which is nice. Alright. Let's lure out what we can. I think I see another centipede in there. A 130 scorpion. There are so many. A 140. Wow. Man, this just feels bad. I'd like to tame these guys, but they are... We just don't have the stuff for taming on us right now. And they're both high level? No. And our raptor is gonna fall asleep. This is not good. At the very least, if we can get a dung beetle, I will consider this a success. But we need, at the very least, a dung beetle out of here. We might not get the artifact today, which is kind of annoying because I really wanted it. Our raptor is slowly but surely waking up. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a good while, but like, we're not out for the count yet. You see all the spiders down there. See if we can spot the right area. So I think it's just through there is where the artifact is. I'm not taking this path though, because that's asking for things to go wrong. I'm gonna repair some of our armor. Can we... that has to be done at a smithy. Alright. Well, we can toss that out. At the very least, we've got our hat back. Our little buddy here is significantly more awake and aware of his surroundings. I should be able to make a bit more progress now. Ooh, there's a centipede there. $135, of course. Honestly, just awful creatures they are. We got him in the wall. Okay, that's one down. Let's see if we can get the other. Now I do, however, recall there being a third that came out of the bushes. So let's just get our health back above, like, above half. This is like, if we were on a higher level creature, it would have a bit more health, a bit more damage. It would have an easier time dealing with this. That is not currently an option for us. Though in the future, you know, we should have some pretty strong creatures. I will look at what we have and what we can make. And, you know, we'll try to make some big progress tomorrow. But like, if we can clear this cave, that would be huge for us. Absolutely huge. Twice as huge if we can get the dung beetle. I thought we'd just cleared out these guys, didn't we? 85 and a snake. Well, let's try to get this 85. That is a lot of spiders coming out of nowhere. And the spiders are gone. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry if there's like a ton of clicking, but like... Ay ay. Okay, there's Snack. Can we deal with this guy? The snake, compared to everything else, is like not a threat at all. Okay, so we're gonna try to get up on this ledge to see what is around that corner. I know there can be alligators in this water. Oh, there's a dung beetle. Oh, there's a dung beetle. Level 45. Level 15 scorpion. 15 isn't that scary. We can use the this mode where you can like view your character to kind of scroll out and peek around the corner. A little cheeky bugger. Yeah, nothing there. I just don't want to walk around and immediately get jumped by another centipede. If there was a centipede there, I'd not walk this way. Okay. Looks alright. Might be able to do some taming here. So, dung beetles. You can guess what they like to eat. They like the poop. So we take our dino poop, put it in the last slot there, feed it to them. 19%. We're gonna need more poop and we just don't have it on us at the moment. This is called a passive tame. You don't need to knock out this creature, you just kind of passively feed it the food it likes. Generally, my least favorite type of tame to do in this game. I am not a fan of passive tames. Let's see if we use up our stamina, we might force ourselves to need to poop. I'm not a passive tame fan. Now some of them are cool, like it's not just like feed, some of them have like mini games, some of them are real neat. Some of them are just awful though, like the worst thing ever. Most tedious, frustrating way to tame creatures. If we could have found a lower level one, it would have been a quicker tame, but like, this is the only one I've seen so far. Oh, there's one. Get one poop out of you. Honestly, I'll take it. Should be able to tame this guy up on the next feed. Okay, you will be dung eater. Wonderful little creature. So you put the poop in there and it'll turn it into fertilizer over time. Pick them up and carry them around. Look at him. Wait. Look at him. He's got a nice golden color to him, kind of like a fancy little beetle. Okay. I can still ride and fight, so we'll carry him like this just to keep him safe. So through here we should be able to get to the artifact room. Shouldn't be much further. I'm really glad we're not running into more like 150 creatures or like high level creatures. That was rough. Okay, in through here I see some spiders. That's pretty easy. Pretty easy. I see another spider in there. You see that right there, though? That kind of glowy, spinny thing. Very hard to see with the lighting. I can't actually look at it because we're carrying Dung Eater. But it's in that room. I see a snake. I see another dung beetle. Okay, we got the snakes coming. I don't see any centipedes. No arthros. Ooh, 100. Okay. Melee damage. We're kind of all webbed up, so we'll be slowed. No, I think it wore off. Okay. Our health isn't that low. I see some scorpions. Let's just try to bait them out. 25. Yeah. I think we've gone through the roughest part of it so far. Now we definitely cannot take the other path in this cave because, like, the amount of creatures in there would absolutely destroy us. It's way too much for our little guy here to handle. Alright, what level is this dung beetle? Level 60. Yeah, I'm not taming that right now. Okay. So, we can only pick up one artifact, because you can only carry one at a time. See, only one of these may be carried at a time. There is one exception to that rule. If you have an otter can carry as many of them as its weight will allow. I don't know why this is. It's just unique to otters and otters alone. So if you're like farming these, get yourself an otter. Best way to do it. We won't be doing that right now, you know, we won't be collecting an otter, but at some point it would be nice to have one. Yeah. That is the first artifact. The artifact of the hunter. Had a lot more difficulty than I thought we would. I knew the arthros were going to be trouble. I didn't really think they were going to be as much trouble though. I also really underestimated the amount of torpor we were going to take. I thought it was going to be significantly less. It was a lot more than I thought. A lot more. I'm just going to be running these critters back home and stashing away our artifact. So I think that's about all we got for today. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time, and have a good day.